Macmillan Audio presents Collision of Power, Trump, Bezos, and the Washington Post by Martin Barron. Read for you by Liev Schreiber, with a prologue and epilogue from the author.
Prologue. The White House, June 15, 2017. The dinner with President Trump was to be kept confidential. He wouldn't talk about it. We wouldn't either. Our reporting staff was to be kept in the dark, and to this day the meeting has never been reported. No one in the newsroom ever suggested to me they were aware of it. Reporters who had dug up many secrets about the Trump White House somehow missed this one. The black SUV with tinted windows carrying Jeff Bezos, owner of the Washington Post, would be allowed onto the White House grounds at 6:50 p.m., waved in through a wrought iron vehicle entrance gate, so that he could enter without being observed. On that clear June evening in 2017, with temperatures in the low 80s, the Post publisher Fred Ryan, its editorial page editor, Fred Hyatt, and I, as the executive editor who oversaw news coverage, would walk up to a gate at the northeast corner of the White House grounds, avoiding the northwest gate, where we would almost certainly be spotted by journalists entering and exiting. This was not a dinner I was looking forward to. I had not met Trump, even though our reporters had spent many hours with him. Except for natural curiosity, I didn't feel a need to. I could assess him on what he said and did, and what good would come from spending time with him that evening. Surely he would see dinner as a favor and expect something in return, and surely he would conclude from our visit as a group that Bezos had a hand in news coverage. Although Ryan had proposed the meeting to the White House, he sought to allay my concerns about how Trump would interpret it. He assured me that he had made one thing clear: the White House should not expect this get-together to influence coverage. And yet why else would the White House agree to have us over for dinner if Trump felt he had nothing to gain? Ryan was taken with the idea of getting together face-to-face. Leadership of the dominant news organization in the nation's capital should meet with the new leader of the country. Ryan had even broached the idea of holding the meeting at his own home. Not likely. And sure enough, the White House said no. Trump would not be coming to us. We would go to him, 5 months into his position as the most powerful person on the planet. If word leaked out, and there were press inquiries about the presence of the Post's owner, Bezos suggested just saying he was invited, rather than, as a pre-written statement worded it, that it was appropriate for him to attend. We must have been an odd-looking group. Bezos, the impressively fit Amazon founder, who was among the richest people in the world, recognizable anywhere for his bald head, short stature, booming laugh, and radiant intensity. Ryan, an alumnus of the Reagan administration, who was a head taller than my own 5 feet 11 inches, with his graying blonde hair and a giant, glistening smile. Hyatt, a 36-year Post veteran and former foreign correspondent, with an earnest and bookish look. And me, still a relative newcomer to the Post, with a trimmed gray beard, woolly head of hair, and what was invariably described as my dour and taciturn demeanor. We were politely welcomed by Trump, First Lady Melania Trump, and son-in-law Jared Kushner. Ivanka Trump had planned to be with us, but instead attended the annual congressional baseball game, where thousands prayed for Representative Steve Scalise of Louisiana, who had been shot and severely injured the previous day during a practice game in Alexandria, Virginia. The shooter was a Trump hater. Although Trump had visited MedStar Washington Hospital Center, where Scalise was in critical condition, he appeared at the game only on a big screen. "By playing tonight," he declared.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?